There's a town at the end of the road that don't appear on any map. The folks there are friendly enough. Just don't ask about the creek. Don't ask about the old Caruso place. And whatever you do, don't stay past dark. Welcome to the hollow, where the good Lord looks away. Welcome to the hollow, not everyone who enters gets to stay. The sign says population 409, but half them names on the census ain't alive. The church bell rings at 6 o'clock each evening, rain or shine, but nobody prays for mercy, just for time. The general store is run by old Vincenzo and his sons. They'll sell you flowers, sell you feed, sell you what you need, but there's a back room past the curtain where the real business runs, and the currency ain't paper, it's a creed. So if you're passing through, just keep your eyes on the road. Don't stop for strangers, don't accept an invitation home. This valley's got a memory longer than its name, and everyone who came here looking left here changed. Welcome to the hollow, stranger. Leave your past outside the gate. Welcome to the hollow, stranger. Here we got our own kind of faith. The law don't reach these ridge lines. The sun sets hard and fast. Welcome to the hollow. Few come here ever last. They say a railroad man came through in 1943. Said he'd bring the modern world to this forgotten valley. By spring they found his surveyor's kit hung in a cottonwood tree. A lesson written clean: don't change what ain't meant to be. The Caruso name runs deeper than the river and the stone. 3 generations buried what 3 generations own. Il sangue non mente, blood don't lie, boy, blood don't bend. What starts here in the hollow only ends here in the hollow. So if you think you've seen hard living, think again. This hollow chews up futures and spits out better men, or buries them beside the ones who came before. Either way you leave here knowing what you're for. Welcome to the hollow, stranger. Leave your past outside the gate. Welcome to the hollow, stranger. Here we got our own kind of faith. The law don't reach these ridge lines. The sun sets hard and fast. Welcome to the hollow. Few come here ever last. You ever wonder why nobody leaves? It ain't because they can't. It's because after long enough, the hollow starts to feel like the only honest place left on earth. No pretending here, no hiding what you are. La verità, the truth, lives in the dirt here. And the dirt remembers everything. Welcome to the hollow, stranger. You won't find it on a map. Welcome to the hollow, stranger. There ain't no road that takes you back. The law don't reach these ridgelines. The sky goes black by 8. Welcome to the hollow. You're already too late. They say the hollow takes what it needs, and what it needs is you. Il benvenuto. Welcome. All I carry is the weight of what I've done. All I carry, all I carry, Lord, it's heavy for just one. I lit a candle every Sunday in the old stone church in town. Not for God, for all the men whose names I'd written down. Padre Angelo knew my face. He never asked me why. A man who kneels this hard each week has reasons he won't cry. I've shaken hands with morning knowing what the night before had cost. I've kissed my children on the head and counted what I'd lost. They see a father, see a man who built this life with care. They don't see what follows me from room to room up every stair. And I don't ask for mercy, Lord, I ain't that kind of brave. I only ask for one more day to make right what I gave. All I carry is the weight of broken trust. All I carry is the rust of things I've crushed. Every name I wronged is carved inside my chest. Lord knows I've tried, Lord knows I've tried my best. But all I carry goes down with me to the dust. Arnold said confession cleans the soul like rain cleans off the stone. But some stains sink too deep, boy, some you carry alone. Il peso dell'anima, the weight the soul must bear, ain't lifted by a priest's hand or a candle or a prayer. There was a man named Outlaw, 1973. He trusted me completely and I used it shamefully. I told myself it was the war, the valley not my head. But Outlaw's in the ground and I'm still walking on his land. I don't ask for heaven, Lord, I've seen what I deserve. I only ask my children's eyes stay blind to what occurred. All I carry is the weight of broken trust. All I carry is the rust of things I've crushed. Every name I wronged is carved inside my chest. Lord knows I've tried, Lord knows I've tried my best. But all I carry goes down with me to the dust. You know what the hardest thing about a long life is? It ain't the enemies, it ain't the cold nights or the lean years. It's the faces. The faces of people you hurt, who never said a word about it, who just looked at you differently and kept on living. Perdonami, if you can. Is the weight of what I've known. All I carry is the crop of what I've sown. Every name I wronged I'll meet beyond this breath. Lord, I carried it through life, I'll carry it past death. All I carry, all I carry, take it from me. Il peso, the weight, and Cora, still. Mama hung a crucifix above the kitchen door. Papa hung a dead man from the sycamore. They called him a good Christian, deacon of the church. But every Sunday morning, men in linen shirts would work. The priest would nod and cross himself and look the other way. Perky and Cuesta Valley, God don't always stay. They built their empire quiet out of red Georgia clay, and buried what they had to before the break of day. You wanna talk about respect? Son, respect ain't given here. It's pressed into your palm like a coin that costs more than it appears. He wore Stetson low and a rosary around his wrist. Had a list of names he kept and a longer list he missed. The creek runs red come autumn, and the mockingbird goes still. When the dawn of Dusty Creek comes riding down the hill. No judge, no jury, just the settling of the score. On a parola sola, don't you knock upon that door. The lightning's just his temper, and the thunder is his will. When the dawn of Dusty Creek comes riding down the hill. My brother tried to leave us on a cold November night. He made it to the county line by the pale lantern light. They found him in the morning with his boots still on his feet. A note that said, La Familia, tucked inside his sleeve. I wear his pocket watch now, keeps the time a little slow, like it stopped the night he left us. Didn't want the world to know. I wind it every morning, let it tick against my chest. A reminder that in this family, loyalty's the only test. You wanna talk about love? Son, love here wears a different face. It smiles at you across the table, then it puts you in your place. He wore Stetson low and a rosary around his wrist. Had a list of names he kept and a longer list he missed. The creek runs red come autumn, and the mockingbird goes still. When the dawn of Dusty Creek comes riding down the hill. No judge, no jury, just the settling of the score. On a parola sola, don't you knock upon that door. The lightning's just his temper, and the thunder is his will. When the dawn of Dusty Creek comes riding down the hill. He never raised his voice, not once. Didn't have to. When a man has buried enough of his own blood, he learns that silence is the loudest thing in any room. He'd look at you and you'd understand. Tutto capito. He wore Stetson low and a rosary around his wrist. And every name he settled, Lord, he settled with a kiss. The creek don't run red no more, but the mockingbird won't sing. Since the dawn, the Dusty Creek became a memory. No grave, no marker, just a cottonwood and wind on a star if you need, where the old blood meets its end. The lightning hit the hollow and it burned against his will. The dawn of Dusty Creek won't ride again. Requiem per chi remain, for those who remain. She's the dangerous kind, the kind you can't leave, the kind that gets in like smoke in the eaves. She walked into the tavern on a Thursday in July, wearing black like she was mourning something no one dared to try. Every man went quiet when she pulled the corner chair. She ordered rice, she lit a match, she didn't even care. I knew her family name before she told me. Conti, from the south, a name that carries weight around here, heavy in the mouth. Her father ran the eastern ridge, the way my daddy ran the west. Two empires, one table, and the Lord can guess the rest. Mama said stay away from girls who look you in the eye like that, who smile like they already know exactly where you're at. She's the dangerous kind, got roses and a razor in her hand. The dangerous kind loves you like a flood loves the land. She'll ruin your sleep, she'll ruin your name. The dangerous kind, and Lord, I'd burn for her again and again and again. We met in secret down behind the old Caruso mill, the kind of love that needed dark because the daylight get us killed. Her father sent his men twice I sent them back with nothing but a message folded neat inside their hat. La Colombe, El Corvo, the dove and the raven, that's what they called us then. Two bloodlines never meant to touch, but touching just the same. She pressed her lips against my scar and said I was her sin. I told her sin was the only honest thing I'd ever been. Her brother said I'd end up dead before the harvest moon. She laughed and said the same of me wasn't wrong, just too soon. She's the dangerous kind, got roses and a razor in her hand. The dangerous kind loves you like a flood loves the land. She'll ruin your sleep, she'll ruin your name. The dangerous kind, and Lord, I'd burn for her again and again and again. People ask me if I regret it, loving someone your whole world. Said you couldn't love. I tell them no. The only thing I regret is every hour I wasn't with her. Amore mio, my love. You were the only thing in this hollow that was ever truly mine. She was the dangerous kind, had roses and a razor in her soul. The dangerous kind made a La Colomba, the dove, gone now, but I still smell the smoke. The wind don't blow in Blackwater Hollow. It just hangs there, thick with smoke and sin. My daddy built this house on borrowed mercy, and borrowed mercy always comes back in. I found his ledger underneath the floorboards, names and numbers written red as blame. The men who owe us don't forget their debts, son, and neither does the man who holds their name. Nonno used to say, keep your hands clean, boy, but keep your eyes wide open in the dark. There's a difference between the cross you're wearing and the cross they're gonna carve above your heart. I walk between the lightning and the gallows, between the Bible verse and the loaded gun. Omertà's the creed I was born swearing. You stay silent or you learn to stay and run. The devil shook my hand down in the Delta. He said, boy, I think we've met somewhere before. I smiled and said, you must be thinking of my father. He still owes you, and you're welcome at his door. They say the law came knocking in the morning. I poured them coffee, let them look around. A man who's got nothing left to hide, well, he's either clean or already underground. The fire on the hillside, that was Tuesday. The widow in the churchyard, that was May. I keep no calendar of what's been settled. I only mark the debts that still won't pay. La Familia, son, it's not a favor, it's a chain they call a gift when you're still young. You'll understand the weight of it come winter, when the frost sets in and loyalty comes numb. I walk between the lightning and the gallows, between the Bible verse and the loaded gun. Omertà is the creed I was born swearing. You stay silent or you learn to stay and run. The devil shook my hand down in the Delta. He said, boy, I think we've met somewhere before. I smiled and said, you must be thinking of my father. He still owes you, and you're welcome at his door. You want to know the secret of this family? We never ran, we never hid. We just made sure the ones who knew too much found something better to do with their mouths. Capiche? Bene. I walk between the lightning and the gallows. I chose the gun before I chose the psalm. Omertà was the milk I drank at morning. Now it's the only thing that keeps me calm. The devil's got my father's name in writing. He's got my granddaddy's soul in a jar. And somewhere down in Blackwater Hollow, My children dig beneath the same damn stars. La terra sa tutto. The earth knows everything. It just don't speak.
King of nothing, that's what power buys. King of nothing on a throne of other people's lives. They come to me with hats in hand from miles around these hills. I sign their papers, settle debts, and write their father's wills. They call me sir, they call me boss, they call me by the name the three men died to give me, and I wear it all the same. But when the house goes quiet and the last car leaves the drive, I sit here at this table just to feel a little alive. The bourbon don't taste like it did back when I had something to lose. Now it just tastes like every room I walk through, empty shoes. I wanted the valley, I got it, every acre, every stone. I wanted the power, Lord, I got it, and I got it all alone. King of nothing, every crown weighs what it costs. King of nothing, what you win and what you've lost. They bow at my table, they fear my name in the dark. But a king without someone to come home to is just a man with a scar on his heart. King of nothing, that's what I am. Maria left in autumn, said she couldn't love a ghost. I asked her what she meant and she just pointed at me close. She said the man I married died somewhere along the road, and what came back was colder, just a king without a home. Alris and Oregno, a king without a kingdom in his chest. I own the land, the name, the legacy, I fail the rest. My son shakes hands with me like I'm a stranger at a door. The irony of power, what you feared became what you are for. I wanted respect, I got it, every room falls still. I wanted their silence, Lord, I got it, and it's the loneliest kind of still. King of nothing, every crown weighs what it costs. King of nothing, what you win and what you've lost. They bow at my table, they fear my name in the dark.
But a king without someone to come home to is just a man with a scar on his heart. King of nothing, that's what I am. You know what nobody tells you? When you finally get everything you fought for, the silence gets louder. Not the silence of power, the other kind. The kind that sits across from you at dinner. The kind that sleeps on the other side of the bed. Tutto questo per cosa? All of this for what? They'll call my name in marble. They'll fear it long past dark. But a king who never learned to love dies with an empty heart. King of nothing, that's all I am. King of nothing, that's all I ever was. You'll read, the king sits alone.
Then pulled the knife. You said forever, then you took my life. We broke our bread together every Sunday afternoon. You sat right at my table underneath a harvest moon. I poured the wine, you said my name like it was something holy. I never saw it coming. That's the worst part of this story. You knew my debts, you knew my blood, you knew my every fear. You used it all against me. When the moment became clear, on Basil, just one kiss, that's all Judah ever gave before he led the soldiers down and marched a good man to his grave. And the hardest cut ain't the one that bleeds, it's the one you never saw. From the hand that you were holding when you thought you'd found your shore. You kissed me first, then pulled the knife, smiled to my face while you ruined my life. Called it survival, called it fate, called it war. But I know your hands, I've seen them before. The Judas kind always kiss you first, make you feel chosen before they make it worse. You kissed me first. You kissed me first. I built you up from nothing in that cold November ground. I vouched for you in rooms where just my word could turn things around.
La mia parola, that's my bond. I laid it on the line and you took everything I gave and left me with the crime. They asked me now if I would do it different given time. I'd share my bread, I'd pour the wine, I'd treat you just as fine. Because a man who guards his table like a fortress and a vault ain't living, he's just waiting, and that ain't your fault. That's mine. But the hardest thing ain't what you did, it's what I saw too late. I knew your eyes held something cold, I called it love instead of hate. You kissed me first, then pulled the knife, smiled to my face while you ruined my life. Called it survival, called it fate, called it war. But I know your hands, I've seen them before. The Judas kind always kiss you first, make you feel chosen before they make it worse. You kissed me first. You kissed me first. You wanna know the funny thing? I don't hate you. Hatred takes energy, and I don't owe you a single drop more of anything. Kissed me first, then pulled the knife. I bled out slow, but I kept my life. Call it survival, call it grace, call it war. I know my hands now better than before. The Judas kind always kiss you first. I was chosen alright, chose to survive the worst. You kissed me first, but I'm still here. Andacio, just a kiss, that's all it takes.
I don't kneel, I don't beg, I don't break, I don't forget. You watched me bleed out in the open field, waited for the moment I would finally yield. You whispered to the world that I was done and gone, poured the dirt too early, boy, I kept walking on. You called me weak when I was just real quiet, mistook my silence for a man about to die. No, me, Kanoski, you don't know what I've survived. You buried me in rumors, I came out alive. I've swallowed fire, and I've slept in the rain. I've shaken hands with devils, and I'd do it again. So look me in the eyes now, tell me what you see. Not a man who's broken, just a man who's free. I don't kneel for no crown, I don't beg for no grace, I don't break under pressure, I don't leave, I don't race. I stood in the burning, I stood in the cold. I don't kneel, never have, and I'm damn sure too old. You spread
spread your lies like wildfire through the valley towns. Bet your silver on the moment that I let you down. But every scar you gave me made the armor thick. Every stone you threw at me became the wall I built. My nano built his name from nothing in this dirt. Wore the same cracked boots to church and to the hurt. He said, Figure, the world will always test your spine, so stand until the last breath and let God decide. I've carried lead like water in these weathered bones. I've walked through empty hallways, I walked through them alone. So point your finger, world, I've seen your worst before. I'm still standing at the same damn door. I don't kneel for no crown, I don't beg for no grace, I don't break under pressure, I don't leave, I don't race. I stood in the burning, I stood in the cold. I don't kneel, never have, and I'm damn sure too old. You thought the storm would finish me. You thought the silence meant surrender. You thought wrong. Io sono ancora qui. I am still here. Been broken, it ain't quite the same. I walk through the fire, I walk through alone. I don't kneel, never did, and I'm coming back home. Non mi inocchio, I don't kneel, not for anyone.
All I carry, all I carry is the weight of what I've done. All I carry, all I carry, Lord, it's heavy for just one. I lit a candle every Sunday in the old stone church in town. Not for God, for all the men whose names I'd written down. Padre Angelo knew my face, he never asked me why. A man who kneels this hard each week has reasons he won't cry. I've shaken hands with morning, knowing what the night before it cost. I've kissed my children on the head and counted what I'd lost. They see a father, see a man who built this life with care. They don't see what follows me from room to room, up every stair. And I don't ask for mercy, Lord, I ain't that kind of brave. I only ask for one more day to make right what I gave. All I carry is the weight of broken trust. All I carry is the rust of things I've crushed. Every name I wronged is carved inside my chest. Lord knows I've tried, Lord knows I've tried my best, but all I carry
All I carry goes down with me to the dust. Nano said confession cleans a soul like rain cleans off the stone. But some stains sink too deep, boy, some you carry alone. Il peso dell'anima, the weight the soul must bear, ain't lifted by a priest's hand or a candle or a prayer. There was a man named Outlaw, 1973. He trusted me completely and I used it shamefully. I told myself it was the wall, the valley, not my hand. But Ollow's in the ground and I'm still walking on his land. I don't ask for heaven, Lord, I've seen what I deserve. I only ask my children's eyes stay blind to what occurred. All I carry is the weight of broken trust. All I carry is the rust of things I've crushed. Every name I wronged is carved inside my chest. Lord knows I've tried, Lord knows I've tried my best. But all I carry goes down with me to the dust. You know what the hardest thing about a long life is? It ain't the enemies, it ain't the cold nights or the lean years. It's the faces of people you hurt, who never said a word about it, who just looked at you differently and kept on living. Perdonami, if you can. I carried it through life, I'll carry it past death. All I carry, take it from me. Il peso, the weight and core still.
King of nothing, that's what power buys. King of nothing, on a throne of other people's lives. They come to me with hats in hand from miles around these hills. I sign their papers, settle debts, and write their father's wills. They call me sir, they call me boss, they call me by the name that 3 men died to give me, and I wear it all the same. But when the house goes quiet and the last car leaves the drive, I sit here at this table just to feel a little alive. The bourbon don't taste like it did back when I had something to lose. Now it just tastes like every room I walk through. Empty shoes, I wanted the valley, I got it. Every acre, every stone. I wanted the power, Lord, I got it. And I got it all alone. King of nothing. Every crown weighs what it costs. King of nothing. What you win and what you've lost. They bow at my table. They fear my name in the dark. But a king without someone to come home to is just a man with a scar on his heart. King of nothing. That's what I am. Maria left in autumn, said she couldn't love a ghost. I asked her what she meant and she just pointed at me close. She said the man I married died somewhere along the road, and what came back was colder, just a king without a home. Il rescinds a regno, a king without a kingdom in his chest. I own the land, the name, the legacy. I failed the rest. My son shakes hands with me like I'm a stranger at a door. The irony of power, what you feared became what you are for. I wanted respect, I got it. Every room falls still. I wanted their silence, Lord, I got it. And it's the loneliest kind of still. King of nothing. Every crown weighs what it costs. King of nothing. What you win and what you've lost. They bow at my table. They fear my name in the dark. But a king without someone to come home to is just a man with a scar on his heart. King of nothing. That's what I am. You know what nobody tells you? When you finally get everything you fought for, the silence gets louder. Not the silence of power, the other kind. The kind that sits across from you at dinner. The kind that sleeps on the other side of the bed. Tutto questo, per cosa? All of this, for what? King of nothing. Build my empire stone by stone. King of nothing. Never learned to not be alone. They'll call my name in marble. They'll fear it long past dark. But a king who never learned to love dies with an empty heart. King of nothing. That's all I am.
that's all I ever was. Fury, the king, sits alone. She's the dangerous kind, the kind you can't leave, the kind that gets in like smoke in the eaves. She walked into the tavern on a Thursday in July, wearing black like she was mourning something no one dared to try. Every man went quiet when she pulled the corner chair. She ordered rye, she lit a match, she didn't even care. I knew her family name before she told me, Conti from the South, a name that carries weight around here, heavy in the mouth. Her father ran the eastern ridge the way my daddy ran the west. Two empires, one table, and the Lord can guess the rest. Mama said stay away from girls who look you in the eye like that, who smile like they already know exactly where you're at. She's the dangerous kind, got roses and a razor in her hand. The dangerous kind loves you like a flood loves the land. She'll ruin your sleep, she'll ruin your name. The dangerous kind, and Lord, I'd burn for her again and again and again. We met in secret down behind the old Caruso mill, the kind of love that needed dark because the daylight get us killed. Her father sent his men twice I sent them back with nothing but a message folded neat inside their hat. La Colomba, Il Corvo, the dove and the raven, that's what they called us then. Two bloodlines never meant to touch, but touching just the same. She pressed her lips against my scar and said I was her sin. I told her sin was the only honest thing I'd ever been. Her brother said I'd end up dead before the harvest moon. She laughed and said the same of me. He wasn't wrong, just too soon. She's the dangerous kind, got roses and a razor in her hand. The dangerous kind loves you like a flood loves the land. She'll ruin your sleep, she'll ruin your name. The dangerous kind, and Lord, I'd burn for her again and again and again. People ask me if I regret it, loving someone your whole world said you couldn't love. I tell them no. The only thing I regret is every hour I wasn't with her. Amore mio, my love, you were the only thing in this hollow that was ever truly mine. The dangerous kind had roses and a razor in her soul. The dangerous kind made a broken man feel whole. She ruined my sleep, she ruined my name. The dangerous kind. And I'd walk through every fire, every flood, every flame for her. La Colomba, the dove, gone now, but I still smell the smoke.
That's all this family knows. Amen and ammunition wherever the cold wind blows. I was 7 when they handed me a Bible and a belt. Told me God sees everything. I learned what that it felt. By 13 I was counting bills in stacks behind the mill. By 17 I'd learned that some debts only blood can fill. Papa kissed my forehead like a dawn and like a priest. Said, fill your meal, the wolves don't come from west or east. They come dressed up in Sunday clothes and handshakes soft as silk. So keep your iron close at hand and never trust their ilk. And I carried it, Lord, I carried it, every secret, every stone. And I buried it deep, I buried it in the red Georgia lawn. Amen and ammunition, that's all this family knows. Amen and ammunition wherever the cold wind blows. Pray for the living, load up for the dead. Amen and ammunition, that's the gospel Mama said. The sheriff tipped his hat to us at every county fair. We kept the peace, just not the kind they teach you in a prayer. 3 families split the valley like a sacrament of land. North of the river, there, south of the river, understand. My sister married one of them to settle an old war. She wore white lace and carried grief behind that chapel door. We toasted with grappa, smiled at God and shook their hand. But everybody knew the score, this hollow's still our land. And I swallowed it, Lord, I swallowed it, every oath, every name. And I followed it, blind I followed it, like a moth into the flame. Amen and ammunition, that's all this family knows. Amen and ammunition wherever the cold
Just pray for the living, load up for the dead. Amen and ammunition, that's the gospel, Mama said. You know what my father said the night before they took him? He said, I don't regret a single thing I've done. I only regret the things I didn't finish. Then he smiled. Prega per me, figlio. Pray for me, son. Amen, ammunition, that's all I ever knew. Amen and ammunition, now I'm passing it to you. Pray for the living, there ain't many left. Amen and ammunition, till my very last breath. Amen.